So we're here with Ragnar, who's in Sweden right now, which is so great, Ragnar, that we're able to be together even though we're so far apart. It's really very emblematic of the pandemic, isn't it? But we had a fabulous session on Saturday, the first session of our uh, series of the leader of Brahms and Schubert. And it really struck me that these composers are singularly masters of writing great music in miniature, don't you think?
Yes, absolutely. And of course, both of them also wrote large music, big music for concert halls. That was a thing that started to develop in the early 19th century. Before that, the music was mostly in courts and in churches, but then concert houses started to grow and become a thing in the early 19th century. But what was really a major venue for music making and composing was salons, musical salons, to make music in your home in small gatherings. That was really such a thing. Think of all the music that Chopin wrote for piano, all presented in salon milieus. And here we have, well, Schubert's leader and most leader at the first part of the 19th century, Schumann, and then later on with Wolf and so on, and Brahms, of course. And here we have Zigeunerlieder and Liebesliederwalzer that Brahms wrote for a small musical setting with piano and four voices. And he was actually a little bit aghast when the Zigeunerlieder were presented in a concert hall with more than one on a part, and he was taken aback. This was not really what I had conceived of. But of course, today we have large, stronger instruments, so it makes it perhaps balance-wise makes more sense to have a little bit of a larger ensemble. It's typically performed by small ensembles, not necessarily one on a part. So this is what ties together our program here: the Schubert and Brahms in their intimate moments. With Zigeunerlieder and Liebesliederwalzer, and then Schubert's An Silvia, a solo song that I arranged for choir and piano.
It's
Uh,
beautiful.
yeah, thank you. And Ständchen,
Yes.
written originally for piano, mezzo solo, and male chorus. There's also a version of his own for women's chorus and mezzo solo.
It's
So in a way, this intimate way of making music in a salon, like they did back in the 19th century, so much, and people loved it. It ties into what we've been experienced during the pandemic, convening like we are over the internet in a sort of intimate way. It's of course limiting and frustrating, but it's also lovely in a sense. And it for me, it resembles some of that feeling of an intimate setting that where we meet in a small gathering and explore the music together.
it's really fun. And our first session yesterday just was so joyous. I just can't wait for this Saturday. And folks, I really hope you join us. It's going to be wonderful.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Lolly.
Ragnar. See you
Thank you.
Saturday.